So second point is we are going to just discuss how they newspapers by reporting crime news stories, how do they do this service to the society. This is what we were discussing in the previous slide. We will continue the same thing. So as I said, newspapers sometimes they give undue publicity to criminals, and they try to make them those criminals heroes. And by publishing details of how crimes are committed, papers furnish new ideas to criminals. Even you would have heard about a small boy citing the example of the crime that he watched in famous crime story. Okay, so this sometimes can lead even children to commit crimes because they give a detailed information on such crimes in newspapers or even in television also. And again, by premature publicity, they thwart the attempts of the police to arrest them. And publishing sordid details of crime violate basic decency. Even publication of pictures of those involved in crime, may offend public morals. And that's why public they openly criticize press reporting of crime. And we know that all these criticisms are not baseless. Some reporters they have been found guilty of unethical standards, which cause much pain and sorrow to their victims and their families and friends also. And therefore crime reporters know sometimes they try to glorify the activities of criminals, and this practice should be discouraged as much as a resort to sensationalism. So sensationalism, I believe we have a exclusive newspaper for this, that is yellow journalism. And every day when we switch on the TV or when we open the newspaper, we find only the criminal's face in the front page of a newspaper or in a television. So what they are indirectly doing is they are trying to glorify the person and the event also, and naturally the person becomes a hero. You understand? So this is what the young generations they follow, and they see the person as a trendsetter or as a hero. So this has to be discouraged. This type of activity has to be discouraged. And the crime reporters much they sometimes they violate standards of decency and also the good news taste. There are several types of crime news like murders, fires, accidents, robberies, fraud, blackmail, kidnapping, rape, etc. And there are major four types of crimes. Okay, they are crime against person. Crime against a person is assault, kidnapping, and rape. These are crime against a person. And the second one is crime against property. So crime against property means this include theft, forgery, cheating. Okay, all these three come under crime against property. Next is crime against public welfare, that is strikes, riot, etc. All these comes under crime against public welfare. And the fourth one, crime against legal authority, that is obstructing government officers from performing their duties, offering them bribes, sometimes freebies. These are crime against legal authority. So these are the four major types or general types of crime crimes. Understand? And crime reporting has been, we all know that it has been a central part of news coverage in free press societies for a long time, because crime stories are usually newsworthy. And crime has an immense news potential because it concerns the law and order situation. So, a reporter who specializes in writing crime stories should have sound knowledge about the criminal laws and procedures.